Hi, this is Dan from Magic Pachinko Restorations, and I'd like to first of all thank you for purchasing this machine. I appreciate your business. And since I needed to test it anyway before I shipped it, I decided to make a video to help you a little bit. Just to give you a brief overview, this is your supply tray up here. This is where you're going to put the bulk of your Pachinko balls. They're going to run down and drop into this chamber here, and this chamber, if I remember right, has a door that will open, and they'll go down into here. There's actually 3 tubes that they'll load. One will drop 10 balls, one will drop 5 balls. So let me show you. You're going to take your Pachinko balls, and you're just going to, let me just make sure of one thing here. Where is it? It's been a while. Okay, here it is here. And I got to remember, there it is, okay. There's a little tab right here, a little piece of metal that sticks out, and if you kind of lift up on it, you see that, it's hard to see in the video, but you can see the interior pull away. You want to make sure that that is down in, and this little tab is down. That'll keep the balls inside of this chamber rather than letting them dump out of the machine. That's a maintenance piece there. So you're going to take the bulk of your Pachinko balls and load them in like that. So you can see they go into the hopper, they come down. There's actually a triple line of balls that goes through here. Make sure that this is also back. Again, this is a maintenance piece. This would keep the balls from flowing. They'll come down in and load these 3 chambers and be ready to drop out when a prize is made. So don't let all of this scare you. The machine mechanically works really, really well. The only thing I worry about is that if something does go on the electronics, there's just no way to fix it. There's no one that's an expert in fixing these things except the original manufacturer. So mechanically, the machine should last forever, and we'll just hope that all the electronics keep doing their job. This is a very cool machine when it runs and the bells and whistles all go off, so you'll see it in just a minute. There is a 120 cord on this that runs the transformer that transforms the voltage to what the machine needs. So you are going to plug it in, and when you plug it in, you're going to hear a motor, and there's a motor down in here that is on constantly, and that's okay. It's supposed to be on like that. You will need some sort of a catch box down in this area here. It can be anything. It can be a Tupperware bowl. It can be a cardboard box. Just anything that will be in this area right in here, because the balls that don't win are going to drop out of the machine. So you need something to catch them. For now, we won't worry about it. So let me swing this machine around and show you the front. In its present condition, it's pretty unstable. So you would definitely want to either brace this somehow, build a cabinet around it, attach it to the wall, something like that. The simplest way of doing it is just to cut a couple of pieces of flat board and put them underneath on both sides evenly and screw them right into the bottom of the case. That'll give it stability, because right now this is quite tippy, and you don't want that, because if it tips over, it's not going to be good. So with the power on, you'll see, I have no idea what that says, but you'll see the lights. If there weren't any Pachinko balls in the machine, you would see a light back in here would be lit and on constantly. And if you ever see that light come on, then you know you need to put more balls in the upper hopper. So now that the machine is loaded and ready to go, you're going to pour the remaining balls down into your upper tray. This is the lower tray. You can, where is it? There it is. You can get balls to travel down by pushing back. That's essentially how you would unload the upper hopper, and then you could put these here or wherever you want. There's also a thing that drops them right out, but for the time being we're going to leave them loaded up in here. Now there's a metal ring around this mechanism here. Your fingertips have to be in contact with that. This is a device that essentially when you push down on this, it activates the motor, but if I don't touch that metal, it doesn't actually work, and that's to prevent the machine from customers jamming this down and then walking away from the machine. That was something that the Japanese built in. This button here stops it. If you've got it twisted and it's shooting balls, you can press this and it'll stop it momentarily and then let go, and it'll continue to shoot the balls. So again, you just get in the habit of keeping a finger on here, and you just start like this. This light will light red, and that tells you. Okay. All right. This will tell you that you are making contact. So see, when I do this, it doesn't light up red. When I do this, it will light up red and start shooting the balls. Now what I'm going to do, if I can remember how to do it, is I'm going to cheat it. No, I think it's on the other side. I'm going to cheat it so you can see the jackpot. It's kind of crazy. On this side of the machine, on the back side, you'll see a lever, and when you push down on it, it allows the front door to open. And then, if I remember how to do this, I think you have to trigger these three and then this one, and it'll go into what's called the fever round. So let me try it. Whoops. Let's see. There it goes. That's the fever round. I've stopped sending balls for a reason. So everything all lights up. You notice these open, so when the balls drop, it's easier for them to get into the center. I'm just waiting until there's something I want to show you, so we'll just wait for it. Now, if you kept shooting balls, this would go on for a long time. You'd probably run the machine out of balls. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. It stops and gives an E2 error. At that point, you want to unplug it. Plug it back in and it resets. Now why it does that, I don't know. I've never been able to keep the machine going long enough for it to just end that fever round. And I've talked to people on the different websites and nobody knows. So that will happen if you do trigger the fever round and you stop shooting balls. It'll do an E2 error. Simply unplug the machine, plug it back in. So I hope this machine gives you plenty of good times. I enjoyed getting it all cleaned up, and we had a lot of fun with it, with showing it to all of our friends. So again, you have any questions, please contact me anytime. Thank you very much.